IAS officer. My Fubaji also an IPS officer. So in my family, there are so many IAS and IPS officers. So yes, we always see in my family the power of IAS officer. So that's why we are giving more and more time to think about
Oh,
this. We always give. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also pretty good. Thank you for asking.
So please
Okay.
introduce yourself
Yes.
first.
Okay. My name is Sunil. I belong to Haryana. Recently, I live in Bahadurgarh city. I have done MBA in finance. I have two kids. My elder daughter study in fifth standard. My younger daughter study in third standard. And I have my own business, real estate. Simultaneously, next month I am going to open my health club. And I
Okay.
am also a YouTuber. My channel name is Improve English with SJ. On this channel, I upload some conversation video, some daily sentence video. I'm very passionate to learn this language, so that's why I'm always ready to conversation with anyone. So that's all about me.
Okay, that's great. So, from where you did your MBA?
MD University Rohtak.
Okay, Maharishi Dayanand University.
Yes, yes, Mahasi Dyanand University.
And after MBA, you did not do job.
Yes, yes, I did, ma'am. I have 7 year experience in finance department.
Okay.
So, but when I was doing job, that time I woke up early and I came late. So sometimes I came near about 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So that time I was not enjoying my life. And then I
Okay.
thought that yes, I should left this job. So uh, then I left this job, and then I took a decision I should start my own business because that time I get only a Sunday, and on Sunday just I some work I have to do for my personal like some homework like this type of. And then I thought that yes, no, and I was not getting time to meet my friends and not going anywhere. So that I thought that yes, I'm not enjoying my life. It's
Okay.
too difficult. It was too difficult for me. So then I took a decision. I should leave this job and I start my own business, real estate. In this business, I am happy and I have much more time in this business. That's all. In this business, I have to talk on customer on call, and sometimes I show some properties. And when a property I get on a reasonable price, then I purchase it. So in this business, I'm utilizing my time in a different way. Then I then I took a decision. Yes, this business is good for me, and now I'm giving more and more time to my kids also. I'm helping my daughter in their study also. So yes, I'm enjoying my life. And next month I'm going to open my health club also. So it's good for me.
Okay. In which company did you work?
I worked in three companies. My first company was it was in Ballabgarh, and the company name is Star War India Limited. And my second company is Sunbeam Company, and it is in Gurgaon. And my third company is also JBM company. It's a joint venture of Maruti company, and this company is also in Gurgaon. It's a backside of Maruti company.
Okay. And what was your job profile there?
Account when in account department I maintain the account.
In accounting.
Yes, yes,
Okay. And after quit your job, now you are feeling more freedom and enjoy your life.
yes, ma'am. Because nowadays I'm freedom at whenever I wish. Then at that time I get up and I go anywhere. Now I'm utilizing my time into learning this language. And that time I was not able to speak much more. My English was not so much good. Yes, I was able to understand, but I was not able to communicate to any person. But nowadays I'm giving more and more time to learn this language, and I'm enjoying my life, and I am earning much more as compared to my job.
Okay, that's great. Wonderful. But do you have some regrets like this doing a job and in private sector you face more challenges and you get more option to learning and now you are staying at home and there are no challenges. So do you feel something difference?
Yes, ma'am, because here I want to tell you that I have already told you that at that time I was feeling just not so much good. I was feeling bored much more because at that time I was not utilizing my time in a good way. I woke up early. I came back late, so it was too difficult for me. And some in traffic also, I don't like traffic because when I used to go my car, but just if you go in Gurgaon side, so there is too much traffic. So sometimes I go stuck in near about 1 hour, 2 hours. So that time it was too difficult for me. And sometimes in my company also, my boss always say that yes, now today you have to do this work. After when I left my job, so when I was going to leave my job that time, so my boss told me that now you have this work, please complete this work. Then after you can go at your home. And I thought that yes, it's going to trouble me, and just only showing that yes, boss is always right like this. Because in my two companies, I didn't get my boss in a you can say it in a good way because the behavior was so much bad. And just he always he want to show that yes, I am doing good. Whatever I am saying that it is good. But if I say that sir, you, I can we can do this work like this way, then he always rejected, and he says no, you are saying wrong. And sometimes for my timing was that time in 9:30 to 5:30. So 9 to 5:30. So when then automatically then 5:30, then I'm going to going to leave the office. That time my boss came to me and said that no, okay, no, this is your order and you have to make a chart and you have to complete this order. So in this case, then he always trying to trouble me. So then I took this is no, it's too difficult for me to handle. But when I joined my next company, JBM company, in this company, yes, my environment was too good. My boss, each and every, and my senior officer, every person is too much good, and environment was too much good. But when I was doing in JBM company that time, just only in traffic problem, I faced so many problems. So then I took a decision. No, I'm wasting my time. I'm not utilizing my time. Now I'm not enjoying my life also. Then I left my job and I took a decision to start my own business.
Okay, right now, which business you are doing?
Real estate and property dealing, you can say that. I purchase some land and after some times I resell it.
Okay, okay, that's great. And you are earning more than the previous your job.
Yes, ma'am. That time my salary was 32,000 if I talk about 8 years ago that time. Then,
Okay.
but now in this at this time at my home, and I'm enjoying my life. I can go anywhere. I am the owner. Whatever I want, I can do, and I am earning more than sometimes 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. So yes, I'm enjoying and I'm earning good, and I'm
That's
learning so many things. Also, nowadays I'm actually here. I want to tell you, I'm very passionate to learn this language. And my main point to learn this language here, because when I was doing job and I faced so many interviews, that time I faced so many problems because my communication was not too much good. And when the interviewer then he asked me some question, that time I was not able to uh, reply in English also. But yes, I was able to understand, but I was not able to explain in English. So then that time I rejected so many times. So and I took a decision, and my main motive is to learn this language. I want to provide English environment for my daughter also because those problems I have faced in my job time. So I don't want to think that in future my daughter will face this type of problem. So that's why I'm giving more and more time to practice with my daughter also. I talk with some YouTuber also. So that's like this.
that's great, wonderful. You are doing good job, especially for your daughters. You are thinking for their future. That's great.
Yes, ma'am, it's my responsibility. And every parent is thinking that you want to provide bright future to their children. So that's why I'm thinking, and in my whole day, I try to talk my daughter in English. Also, I always say that don't need to speak even a single line in Hindi with me. If you try to speak, so automatically you will be habitual. If you don't try to speak, so it is not possible to learn this language.
Yeah, you are right, but it should not be like this. They forget Hindi and they cannot communicate in Hindi language because we should first priority Hindi. I think so. It's my thinking.
No, yes, you are saying right, ma'am. But she is talking with my mother, my father also is in my native language in Hindi. But if I talk about like if she want to speak in English also, so just only I am here to talk with her. If I if
Oh.
if I talk with my daughter in Hindi also, how can she get fluency? How can she learn to speak in English?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can say that Hindi is in our blood, so we cannot forget this language. It's
Yes, yes.
naturally
But
and natural.
according to demand, ma'am, nowadays you know very well in our Indian mentality is also like this. If you know very well how to speak in English, you can get a good job in any big company. So that's why it is mandatory, and in every school you can see that. And why and parents are sending their children in English medium school? Why? Just because of it's a demand nowadays.
No, I think if I am sending my kid for English medium school, not only for English language, there is a good environment for education, good quality of education. Education means not learning English language. They are providing so many different things. They are
Yes,
the
you are saying right, ma'am, but you are saying right, they are providing some good environment. But if you think that just only nowadays, each and every subject you will see in English, why it is English? But if English is not so much compulsory, so they can provide each and every subject in Hindi. Just only one subject they can use in English language, but they are you can see all subject will be in English. And most of the if you see those school are charging exorbitant amount. The building is too much high, and they providing environment like this. You need to speak in English, don't need to speak in Hindi. So there are so many schools also available. They say that their children students, yes, you don't need to speak here in Hindi. You have to speak in English.
Yeah, because in our North India, especially, their children don't get environment at home as a English medium. They just get environment in school. So that's why these schools said their children that they will speak only English language here, not Hindi. That's why. So that they can improve their communication skill in English language. Because after all, when they will work in MNC and if they want to open their business, then of course this language is very necessary so that they can command like a Hindi language, because Hindi is learning from home and English learning from school. That's why.
Yes.
This is
And
the
main
reason.
and here I want to tell you that man, because now if you are learning this language, so you can see that mostly work we are doing on online. Like some everything is depend on online nowadays. If you are going
Yes.
anywhere and you are paying some payment, so at this time you are using Google Pay, Phone Pay, each and everything is now we are using on phone, and online shopping also available. So each and everything you can see that in English. So without English, it is not possible.
Even the small children, they don't know how to say in Hindi like 89, what we will call in
Yes,
Hindi
yes,
9, 59. These are the difficulties. They don't know the numbers in Hindi. But I would say that we should teach our children Hindi in a better way. Not
yes, you
only
are saying right.
they can read Hindi words, even the writing also numbers. Even I am teaching my children. I have a one son, so he is a 6 year old and he is studying in first standard. I am teaching all these things. Even before some days, I was taking tuitions classes. So the children who were studying in fifth and seventh standard, they don't know the numbers in Hindi, how to say this number in Hindi. So I will say that English is comes from the school, but we should teach Hindi in the good way, not only the speaking. We are
Yes, you
just
are saying right.
they don't know the alphabets also. in Hindi. So we just they are grabbing the Hindi language only by environment. So how we are learning Hindi by environment? Same if we provide our children English environment, they can grab all these things automatically. Naturally, they can learn English language too.
Yes, ma'am, you are saying right here. But in school, the teacher is not teaching like this.
Yes.
But in school, you can see that teacher is not teaching like this. They are not telling that how to 69. They, if you see this, only they said in English, but they are not saying that 69, 78, 77, ये क्या है, इस चीज को. They are not saying like this. So this is the main problem because they are not thinking our and Hindi language. Just only they are giving more focus. Is English is much important. It's like a they show like as a English is like a ghost. Yes, if you don't face this problem, so automatically it will be harmful for you in future. That's only they want to show.
I think nowadays children grab English much more. They have good command on English language rather than the Hindi. I feel that every child understand English very well. Even they can speak also. But Hindi, there is a problem. They speak, but they cannot write Hindi.
Yes,
They
because
they
every subject is he and she is learning in English, so that's why the command of English is too much good. That's why.
Yes, you are right. But when they are teaching Hindi as a subject, of course, in every school there is a subject Hindi also. At least one book there is a Hindi also, but they don't provide the numbers how to say in Hindi. There should be, I think so.
Yes,
Each and everything we should how to write these things in Hindi. Of course, Hindi is more difficult than the English. I
yes,
feel
you are
that.
saying right. But Hindi is our mother tongue language when a child take birth. So that time, or we always our grandparents, parents, we talk to our children in our native language. So that's why he grab easily. But if
Yes,
we speak in English in starting time, automatically he will learn English also.
yes. So, did you your graduation in English medium or Hindi medium
No, it's
before?
Hindi background man.
Okay, what did you do in your graduation?
Just only my subject was in political and history.
Okay, that was good subject. I
Political and
think so.
history and English and Hindi is compulsory.
Yes.
And geography also.
What are you saying?
Geography, political, history, English, and Hindi.
Okay. All subjects you study in your graduation. I think there is only three subjects in graduation.
No, no, no.
No?
I think, I think five subjects.
Okay. What did you do? BA? BA honors?
Yes. BA.
Okay. You study five subjects: Hindi, English, and history, pol science, and geography.
Yes.
That's great, wonderful subjects. So why you did
History is my favorite subject.
if you study in your graduation these two good subjects, then why you did not try in UPSC civil services?
I tried, ma'am, because here I want to tell you that two times I tried, but I didn't crack. So because here I want to tell you that in my family, five IAS officer and two IPS officer are available. And
Wow.
in, yes, ma'am, in my family, they give more focus on IAS. So that time I tried, but I tried two times, but I didn't crack my test. So then I took a decision I should take admission in MBA, and I then I changed my stream.
Okay. And did you qualify pre-exam as prelims?
No, no,
No, means in
no,
one time. How many times did you attempt?
two times.
Two times. And after two times, you feel no, it's not my cup of tea.
Yes, it was too difficult because I have to give more and more time. If you want to be a IAS officer, so you have to give daily 15 to 16 hours. It's compulsory. And I was not able to give much more time. So that time, just sometimes I 5 hours, 6 hours. So, and if you want to be a IAS officer, so you have to skip each and everything. Like you don't need to go with your friends also outside like this. You have to like live your life as a like a sadhu sant. That's only you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go join any marriage occasion like this everything. So because in IS I know very well because my father told me that when my uncle was doing IAS that time just only my grandmother uh, said that my uncle yes now you can take your meal and then my uncle in night time he said that no mom I will not take it because if I take it so I will feel sleepy so I will not take it so and he gave more and more time in he spent that time more and more time in library also in Jawaharlal University in Delhi. So my uncle was that time he was in Jawaharlal University and he gave more and more time. Whenever my father went to in Jawaharlal University, so my uncle always he find that in library. He always in a library he give more and more. In one in first chance he cracked the IS exam because he was so much intelligent and other side my grandfather and brother also he was doing this type of he was preparing also civil services and he cracked the IPS and my uncle cracked the IAS.
Okay, that's great. So, you didn't get guidance from them?
Yes, yes. Took a coaching from Delhi, like Connaught Place. It's a Rouse Institute. It was now it is a topmost institute in Connaught
Institute.
Place. Rouse Institute.
Okay, I know. Okay, that's great. But you are means there is a lack of time. You are feel that I don't get too
Yes,
much
because
time or too much concentration.
Without concentration and without giving more and more time, it is not possible. Whenever my friends and they call me that you always busy in study, also you are not coming, you are not enjoying life. Like sometimes I go outside, but when I was just only if you want to crack IAS, if you want to preparing IAS, so in this case you have to give more than 10 hours. It is compulsory.
I think it's depend to person to person. Some person maybe take 5 or 6 hours and they complete means they crack prelims and mains also. But
Yes, but
some people who are
only those yes, you are saying right, but only those person can do if they if they took a decision on earlier time. Like when he was when a person is studying in like in the eighth and tenth standard, so that time, and you tell that yes, you have to uh, in future you have to become an IAS officer, so you have to study like this in this way. So that time it will be beneficial, and you start your preparation on the earlier stage, like you will study NCRT book like this and this. So, but I took a decision after after completing my graduation, so that was too difficult.
okay
And
and you
it's my dream also, ma'am. Here I want to make my daughter IS, and I told my daughter, you have to clear this exam at any cost. And I always teach her how some general knowledge. Also, tell us who is my prime minister, like this, these of things, and history. Also, I tell my daughter daily. And now, if you ask my daughter, what do you want to become in future, she always say that yes, I want to become an IS officer because in my family, it's a passion to become an IAS officer. Every person. Now my Bhanji is also trying IAS exam, and she is giving more and more time in this in IAS exam. So yes, so in
okay
my family, every person is thinking like this.
how old she is? Your niece?
And just she has completed her BSc.
Okay, completed her graduation. Now
Yes,
she is preparing for IAS exam.
yes. She is trying. She is giving more and more time in library. She is studying. And I said, yes, you can do so. And she is trying because in my family, in my sister family, because at that time, so one girl cracked the interview, cracked the year. So then she took a motivation from this and she asked how to prepare like this. So, and she want to crack this IS exam. So, and in my family, and my uncle, my grandfather, and my pre-maternal uncle also, they are also an IAS officer. My buaji also an IAS officer. My fubaji also an IPS officer. So in my family, there are so many IAS and IPS officers. So yes, we always see in my family the power of IAS officer. So that's why we are giving more and more time to think about
Oh,
this. We always give time.
so how do you feel leaving such family?
Yes, you are proud so much because when I go anywhere, so in my if I talk about my uncle, he's a famous in all Haryana because every person know very well, like CM also, Congress CM, BJP CM, all are know very well who is R.R. Joel. And if you see on YouTube also, so interview is available on my uncle. And if, because when my grandmother expired, so that time we organize like a धर्म बोलते हैं जो जैसे गांव में एक्सपायर होने के बाद जो कर देते हैं छोटा प्रोग्राम. So we organized 84 village. We invited 84 village that time, and that time all IAS, IPS officer they came in my village, and governor also, CM, each and every person, the biggest personality in our Haryana, they all are available that time. So yes, in every person know very well. And when I go anywhere, ma'am, in my at my home, so many people come. Yes, we have some problem like this, some government issues, and some person came here for transfer. So yes, I solved so many problem. And if a person want to say like a job, also I my uncle help in job also. If a person crack their test and interview times and he needs some recommendations, so my uncle help them. So yes, and whenever I go, ma'am, anywhere like to say and to talk with any officer, and I say tell this I am the, my uncle is an IS officer. Give then I tell my uncle name, so automatically he give me good response when I go in I like SP and DC. So whenever I go, and he always said, "Yes, please sit down and take a tea," also like this. So yes, whenever I go anywhere, every person like in my city, MLA, MP, every person when I go, yes, and then I say that I am I am the nephew of my, and I tell that my uncle name. So every person ready to give me a good response. Yes, I I know very well what is the power of IAS. So yes,
Of
and in
course.
in India, ma'am, IAS power is so much high. Every person know very well.
Yeah, actually, every person understand how difficult it is. Its exam, so there is not easy for each and everyone. There are who correct this exam. They are rare person. Means they have very intelligent skill and other thing also. So that's why we provide honor them.
Yes.
Because the difficulty of this process. This is not easy, and you
Yes.
already 2 times, so you understand these things how typical its exam of respect, and it is a huge responsibility also, taking district responsibility. All people who are living in that district, so they take the responsibility, each and every person. So it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
a
Every work done by IS and IPS officer, only CM, Mantri, they are not doing any work, just they give command. But if like if I tell about my uncle, he was in like a health department, so everything he managed managed by my uncle because I in every state IS officer always manage each and everything. Just only CM and like any MP, they are just only they give command only. Yes, yes, you have to to manage each and everything. You have to um, calculate each and everything. How much amount we have to spend in this new project like this. So everything always managed IS officer. In
Yeah, this is the management. I think administration comes in the management department. So IS officers, IPS also, they just manage all things, organize all things. They execute the plans, policies, whatever made by the leader. And even now, leader is educated. But before a few decades, if I talk, they were illiterate. They don't know anything. Leaders. So
yes,
all things done by the IS officers, even they
yes,
are in the jail.
and
Okay, let's.
okay, okay. We will discuss
Okay,
some another day.
yeah, we will discuss again. Okay,
Okay,
thank
okay.
having conversation with me. Bye
No, it
bye.
was nice session with you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.